Hello everyone, I am Bhavna. My group number is 26 from Sydney campus. My group members are Aisha Masood, Vakar Abbas and Akash Tamang. Today I will talk about Amancio Ortega, the founder of Inditex, the company that owns Zara. Ortega is a very quiet and private person. He doesn't go to media or events like many other big business people. But still, he built one of the biggest fashion company in the world. Ortega was born in Spain in a poor family. His father worked on the railway. Ortega started working when he was just 14 years old in a small shop that made shirts. That job taught him about a lot of clothes and hard work. What made Ortega different is that he changed the way fashion worked. Before, fashion companies made clothes in a big season like summer and winters. But Ortega made a system where new clothes are made and sent to stores every 2 to 3 weeks. This is called fast fashion. It made Zara very popular because customers always found new styles. His leadership style is a mix of different ideas. He was a transformational leader because he brought big changes in the fashion world. He was a servant leader because he cared about his worker. He let store workers give ideas to designers, which made the company faster and more connected. He also followed contingency theory, which means he changed his style based on the situation. For example, in tough times, he focused on saving cost. In good times, he invested in new ideas and growing the company. He also created open office space so people could work together easily. He believed that company structure and culture should support each other. In conclusion, Ortega was not a loud or flashy leader, but through his smart ideas, care for people, and ability to change with time, he created a fashion empire. His story teaches us that great leadership can be simple, quiet, and powerful. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Vakar Abbas and I'm here to present some other leadership factors of Amancio Ortega, the founder of Inditex and Zara clothing brand. Speaking about Ortega, he exemplifies courage and moral leadership through his bold transformation of the fashion industry and his humble, people-focused management styles. He demonstrated remarkable courage challenging traditional tail models with the fashion concepts, taking significant risks to create supply chain that responds rapidly to the customer trends. Despite his immense success in business, Ortega remained grounded, avoiding public attentions and maintaining a normal, modest lifestyle, which inspired loyalty and respect among his employees. His moral leadership is evident in his inclusive work environment, wherein empowering teams, encouraged collaborations, and valued feedback from all levels, fostering a culture of trust, adaptability, and continuous improvement. Now, other factors like motivation and empowerment, Mansell also outstands in this factor too. Like he has fostered a work culture that emphasizes trust, responsibility, and employee involvement. He motivates his team by leading through example, remaining humble, and empowering employees at all levels, particularly giving store managers the autonomy to make decisions based on real-time feedbacks. This centralized approach not only creates a motivation among his workforce, but also encourage innovation and ownership amongst staff. By valuing input from every single role and promoting from within, he built a royal workforce that was committed to company's vision and growth. Now, let's talk about the leadership communication of the Ortega. Amancio Ortega is characterized by humility, simplicity, and action over words. Knowing for the media shy nature and avoiding public speeches, he focuses on direct, informal communication with the organization, often engaging personally with employees and preferring in-person interaction over formal meetings. Ortega maintained a flat organization structures that encourage open dialogue for his people and his staff and his workforce so that they can get his new ideas related to the fashion so that new things will be introduced in the market and built up new levels in the business. Also, he also give respect and full independence to his employees and give purposeful impacts on his business so to ensure everyone felt heard and aligned with the company's goals. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Akash and today I'll be presenting about Amancio Ortega's leadership at Zara. His leadership at Zara is a prime example of inclusive and change-driven management, as he created flat and decentralized team that operated within both autonomy and accountability. He also removed bureaucratic barriers within the team from design to retail, which helped the company to move fastly from concept to store. His leadership also reflects Stockman's and Bellman's team theories, where there were clear roles within the team. The team members knew what their role was. There was a diverse strength and collaboration, which helped the team reach performance quickly. Ortega also focused on trust and ownership, which gave local managers the opportunity to make their own decisions. It also encouraged a sense of entrepreneurship and speed within this company. Ortega never relied on big campaigns. Instead, he made diversity a part of daily practice. In Ortega's leadership, the hiring was based on merit, which means there were over 170 nationalities and most of them were female candidates in top roles. This also created global teams that could act locally, and for Ortega, diversity wasn't just an image, it was a strategy that led to innovation and better decision making. Lastly, Ortega led change through influence rather than authority. He earned respect through his own operational knowledge and led by example. He constantly initiated change instead of waiting for it, so if there was any change, he used to implement it straight away instead of waiting for someone to do it. Ortega wasn't just a CEO, he was the architect of a living system, and his leadership has been a key to Zara global success. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Aisha Masood. Today I am going to present diversity and inclusion. Now let's talk about Amancio Ortega, the founder of Inditex, the company behind Zara, and how his leadership built a quiet empire through diversity, inclusion, and constant innovation. Ortega didn't talk about inclusion, he put it into practice. Index is now a company with over 170 nationalities and a gender-balanced workforce, including many women in its top management. He believed in merit-based hiring, encouraged internal growth, and respected cultural difference not as an HR buzzword but as a real business strategy. This inclusive culture helped create international team who could respond to local needs, making Zara feel global and personal at the same time. This leadership style reflects the inclusive leadership theory, where different voices lead to different creativity and better performance. Now let's talk about how Ortega used power and influence. He wasn't loud or controlling. Instead, he led through referral power, means people respect him for his value and his expert power from his deep knowledge of operation. He also led change in powerful ways. Zara didn't react to trend, it set them. Thanks to the Ortegas for the fast fashion model, Zara couldn't launch new collections every 2 weeks. This is a great example of quarter change model in action. Number one, he created urgency by speeding up fashion. Number two, building cross-functional team. Number three, set a clear trend-driven vision. Number four, and made change part of a daily routine, like stores feedback straight going to the designers. And finally, to conclude that Ortega shows us that true leader isn't about fame or charisma. It's about vision, humanity, and building system where other can succeed. His legacy is not just Zara, it's a culture, respect, diversity, and constant innovation. Thank you so much.